Let's step over here and take a look at a bell curve, a normal distribution curve, and let's call this all your customers. Now, in every group of customers of this size, there are always going to be a few who you absolutely wow with your service. You delight them. You turn them on. You make them so excited and so happy that they have to just pick up their pen and write to you a wonderful, beautiful, delicious, glorious compliment. The kind of letter that makes your heart sing, that makes your staff proud. You want to put it up on the wall, on the bulletin board, and reprint it in the company newsletter. Wonderful! But let's face it, it's a small percentage compared to the total. And then there are a certain number of people for whom you cause such upset, such difficulty, or such disappointment that they can't resist picking up their pen and writing to you a letter not of compliment, but this time of customer complaint. Well, obviously, this fellow down here belongs to this category. But the one you're talking about, let's take another look at just who's in this category. Let's take this group of people and put them also on a curve. What are we going to find? We're going to find that amongst all those people who complain, and now this chart is just everyone who's written to you with a complaint, some of them, it's hard to even call it a complaint. You know, they're not really angry at you. They have a recommendation. They're fairly neutral, but they're saying, you know, you didn't do it as well as you could. You could do it a little bit better. And they're coming to you with, you know, this kind of a comment. In fact, you wouldn't even classify it as a complaint, except some companies classify the incoming letters as only compliments or complaints. So you'd have to go ahead and put it in that category. But other than that, they're okay. They're going to fly with you again. Of course, on this end, you got a few people who are the ones who are so nasty, so vicious, so horrible. They're way down here at this end. That, I mean, they want to see your plane fall out of the sky. They're the ones who are saying, I want cash, I want free tickets, I want this, I want that. If you don't do it, I'm going to sue you. These people are so illogical, so unreasonable, that we can't even call them normal human beings. I mean, these people are jerks. Jerks are not normal human beings. They're people who are only happy when they make somebody else upset. They're constantly looking to get something for nothing. But the important thing to remember is they are only a tiny percentage of what is already only a tiny percentage of the people who write to you. So even though their stories may be interesting, even though it's the kind of thing that you want to talk about or you like to tell other people about because it's such a crazy story, don't let the existence of those few jerks skew your entire response or appreciation for customer complaints. The only thing you need to be concerned about with these folks is limiting your legal liability. However, the rest of these folks and all of these folks, including some of the upset ones, what can they do for you? Show you where your systems are weak, show you where you need to improve, let you know what your customers want next, how their customers' expectations are changing, cue you into how your competitors may be doing something different, more, or better than you. In fact, the people who write to you with a complaint can be one of the most valuable assets to your entire business. But is that the attitude that you approach them with when you open the letter and you see a customer's complaint? Maybe. And then again, maybe not.